don't know if I'm going to use that intro. But what's going on YouTube? My name is Benny. Welcome back to another video. I've been recently fired. So what better way to spend my free time than making a video on 21 Pilots? I probably could be applying for jobs or filing for unemployment, but nope, I'm recording a video instead. So I just wanted to spend a couple minutes talking about the new album announcement from 21 Pilots called Breach. If you've been a fan of 21 Pilots, especially since Blurry Face, you know all of the lore that they've been dropping on us over the past few years. So I am super excited for September. This is going to be definitely another album of the year for me. This is also a relatively quick album announcement. They came out with Clancy like a little over a year ago, and they already announced a new record for September. 13-year-old me is losing his mind right now. If you are a part of the Clique or have been a fan since their transition into the Trench album, you have a little bit of PTSD. What was that voice crack, dude? From the eye closing images that they posted from the transition from Blurry Face into Trench. And that got a lot of us up in arms and confused, but also excited for their music at the time. And they have done nothing but build on that lore since then. Actually, with the announcement of this new album and with their current tour coming to a close, we thought they were going to go back into a hiatus for maybe another year to work on another record. But yeah, the eyes closing from 2015, they're kind of repeating that pattern now. Tyler has said before when the Clancy album came out during a live stream that it definitely was not the end. Everybody was kind of theorizing that Paladin Straight was kind of the final call to action from Clancy, but the outro of that song Tyler made a reference to, saying that it's really not over. So besides the eyes closing, I did want to reference to the United Violist booklet that came with the Clancy CD. I actually pre-ordered this when Clancy was announced. This little booklet right here, it has all of their lore, not only from Trench but also leading up to the Clancy era. And I just wanted to point out one picture specifically, which is this one. I will actually put it on the screen. At the bottom it says I.GIF.
If you say GIF, you're wrong.
And that was referencing to the eyes of a vulture, which was what they were teasing with their transition into Trench. So besides taking a look at that small little tie-in there, I wanted to reference not only Tyler in the album cover, or what we think is going to be the album cover of Breach, refusing the Clancy jacket from Josh, but there was also a concert snippet of Tyler making that message very clear that that was what they were going for. So I thought that was really interesting. A lot of people are theorizing that Clancy is getting too cocky for his own good. He's kind of in his head about being the leader of these violists, leading these people out of Dima into the world of Trench, maybe having a savior complex, and people are starting to think that Clancy is refusing that for that reason. I'm very excited and curious to see where Tyler and Josh take the lore this time, and I'm absolutely sure there'll be a ton more lore dropped before and after the record about it. There's another thing I did want to mention. The logo for Breach, which I thought looked super sick. People started rearranging all of the letters in the Breach logo. They actually make a bunch of different words, like Trench and other things that reference to the band. I don't know if I would have had the patience or the focus to take the time to do that, but props to whoever did, because I think that's really cool and interesting, and I think they probably did that for a reason. I mean, I don't think it's an accident that those letters rearranged to make other references to the band, so that's really cool to see and very creative on their part. I also did want to talk a little more about the Breach album cover. Two things. People think that the shadow in the background of the boys is actually a skull. which I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case either. To be honest, I don't really know what that would mean. If there's any clickies who are watching this, let me know. I just think it's kind of a cool thing to point out. And my favorite observation to come from the album cover is the boys are kind of standing like their logo, along with the skull. I'm sure they did that on purpose. I just think the boys are so creative. They've been really bringing their listeners into the world that they sing about. And we all love to see how far they've come with that. The lore that they've expanded upon now, especially because they're a huge band. Back when they started this lore, they didn't really have like the super group budget that they do now. It helps them with their label be able to bring all of this to life, and we all love to see it. I hope some more clickies point out some lore that I've missed, because I have a little PTSD from keeping up with it back in 2016. So, last thing I want to mention, I do have the clique logos on my arm here. I have Clancy right there. If you watched my CD collection video, you'll see I own all of their records besides self-titled. I love this band, and just wanted to take a couple minutes to talk about them. So thanks so much for sharing that with me and watching. If you enjoyed this video, watch my next one. Have a great day.